Welcome to the build video for the whatever this V12 is going into, unnamed project. So obviously these build videos are going to be a little bit more low-key, they're going to be a little bit less edited by design, and it'll probably be just a bunch of wrenching and stuff like that, but it'll be a little bit more in-depth on the build process and how I go about things, which, fair warning, is not the right way usually. Alright, even getting to this thing will be entertaining. Cool. So you can see down there what the problem is on this. If we grab this, that's not supposed to move. So we're gonna try and fix that. Instead of trying to rebuild that, I'm just going to bypass it with a shorter belt. I don't have a way to measure what size belt I need, so I'm going to use the old trick where you use wire and wrap it around and go from there. I want to emphasize this is the wrong way to do this, but I don't have any other way to get the spacing right, and it's just for a few minutes, so we're going to wrap some tape around it. Alright, let's see if this works. Has a belt on it now. Not sure about that. The AC works on this car? Well, it has no business doing that. Problem number two with having a two-car garage in the big shop that you guys saw in the previous video, or in the cart video, is up in Colorado, and I live in Phoenix. I was at my parents' house, so I have to fit a very large sedan in a very tiny garage. Not really looking forward to that, because the engine's getting pulled today. Well, the engine's getting taken apart today. It's probably getting pulled tomorrow. That's the plan, at least. We'll see. There's a bike over there. There's a bike behind the camera. There's a gigantic Mercedes here, which, of course, hood struts don't work. But if you try and put the hood into service position, it's the garage door. So it's probably gonna have to take that off. I don't know. I'm gonna do oil first. I'm gonna drain oil and fluids and stuff like that. So we look underneath this. I do think there's a few leaks and stuff. And that oil pan looks, yeah, that's definitely something there. I don't know what that is. Oh, it matches on the other side, so it's probably supposed to be there. Wow, that's a lot of oil. They thought they could trick me. Those inverse torques.
Alright, so new day. I'm going to continue pulling power steering lines and a few things like that. And hopefully this motor will be out here pretty soon. I'm also going to pull off the condenser. I'm not sure what this cooler is, so I'm going to track that down, I guess. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a front of a motor, or at least a motor so greasy. This thing's terrible. Oh well. So if we look at the very famous ABS pump for ABC and stuff like that, it's loose, definitely not bolted on, and there's a chain holding it to the motor that's wrapped around the exhaust manifold. So I'm just gonna pull this now rather than, and make a mess now, so then that way I can just pull the motor out. So it's still daytime, but it's pretty late in the day. For the record, this is one of the worst motors I've ever worked on as far as space. Get these headers off, and to get the to get at some of those flywheel bolts. I've done a lot of terrible motors, and this one kind of takes the cake so far. I'm excited to put this in new, even in smaller engine bay. So yeah, I'm gonna hook the cherry picker up, go for it. Man, the internet's gonna be mad at me how I'm rigging this.
Probably.
See what happens. I'm not completely convinced this is gonna go well, so. Can I see that?
Intermission.
Intermission. Something's leaking.
Yeah. It's a peaceful spring of.
Oh, it's
coolant,
definitely not a
probably.
peaceful spring.
Oh God. Oh, it's everywhere.
Yep. We're gonna take a trip to O'Reilly's and get some floor dry.
I bet you did.
Oh yeah, that one hurt. I don't know if we're free from the transmission yet. So we're just gonna keep on. Yeah.
Chop it off.
It's actually.
Yeah, you're coming off the transmission. You're completely free on the bottom. Yeah, you're off.
I'm off?
Yep, you're off.
Pulling that out was significantly easier than undoing all of this stuff to pull it out. Okay. I think that'll do it for this video. The plans are this is going to go on the engine stand, and then I'm going to take this down to pretty much a long block, and we're going to go from there. So stay tuned to the next few days for that video, and if you like the video, that's great. Like, subscribe, everything like that. And thanks for watching.